Shanghai Medvedev scrambles through to face Minaur. The Russian was hit by cramp during the second set tiebreak, but managed to play through the pain to defeat the teenager Learner Tien 7-6, 6-6, 6-7-1, 6-4, and bring the day's play to a close. In what proved to be an enthralling match, a repeat of the pair's clash in Beijing last week when the 29-year-old Russian was forced to retire with cramp in the third set. Medvedev came close to being forced to repeat that unfortunate decision, but to his credit, overcame the physical problem and rallied back to then avenge that defeat. I think the toughest part was that we played 2 times before, and in my opinion, he is an unbelievable player, because he doesn't have a great serve, and serve is so important in tennis. An exhausted Medvedev said following his 2-hour 543-minute victory. Without the serve, he is 19 years old and 30-something in the world and only going up. In my opinion, he is such a good tennis player. He feels the game so well. There are so many guys right now that just hit strong with every ball they have, and they have an amazing serve which allows them to stay in the tennis match. He doesn't have it, and he manages to play so good without it. For me to beat him, I thought I was going to lose. I was cramping again, and I'm just super happy to manage to do it. As the scoreline suggests, it was a close match with plenty of ups and downs for both players. Medvedev could have claimed the first set when serving for it at 5-4, only for Tien to roar back and force a tight 14-point tiebreak. In the second set, Medvedev gained a 3-0 lead, only for the 19-year-old American to claw back and force another tiebreak, where he took full advantage of a hobbling opponent fighting off cramps in his right leg. At this point, the cramping was certainly hindering the 2019 champion, and it looked very much like he would be repeating the Beijing result. But Medvedev managed to shake it off in the change-over after dropping the second set. Seemingly refreshed, he held his own against his younger opponent until the 9th game, when he broke to give himself the opportunity of serving out for a place in a Masters quarter-final for a 3rd time this season. Medvedev will need to recuperate quickly to face the 7th-seeded Alex de Minaur, another roadrunner, who earlier defeated Portugal's Nuno Borges 7-5, 6-2 to book his spot in the last 8. In reaching the quarterfinals, the Australian recorded his 50th win of the season, and is only the 3rd player to reach that mark, the other 2 being Carlos Alcaraz and Taylor Fitz. Playing with confidence and controlled aggression, the 26-year-old de Minaur struck 19 winners and committed 10 unforced errors en route to a 1-hour, 47-minute triumph in the pair's first meeting. For me, it just shows consistency, and that is what I am most proud of. De Minaur set on earning 50 tour-level wins, showing up every single week, and it is an amazing number. I am hoping for many more to finish off the year and not stay at 50. It has been a successful trip to Asia so far. I told myself at the start of the week that it was all going to be a big mental effort to go out there and compete. I am happy to be in the quarterfinals and give myself another opportunity. Currently, he is lying 7th in the race to Turin standings, but is being chased hard by the 10th-placed Felix Auger-Aliassime, who is also having a good run in Shanghai. In fact, the pair could meet in the next round, the semi-finals. The Canadian, however, has to overtake Lorenzo Musetti, who sits in 8th place, the cutoff for the season-ending ATP Finals in Turin, and he took a giant step towards that goal when he beat the Italian to make the last 8 on Wednesday. The 12th seed eased past the Italian 6-4, 6-2 in just 85 minutes in what was a powerful performance reminiscent of his top 10 years. "That was inspired Felix, I guess," said Auger-Aliassime, when asked to describe his performance. "I felt like I was playing fast, but I was seeing the game slow. It's weird when you get these kinds of nights. I've been trying to work my way there obviously for a while now, working on this type of game plan, but to execute it live on a match court at this stage against an opponent like this is a different story to practice. I'm very pleased, because to play like this means things are coming along nicely." The 25-year-old also saved all 3 break points he faced and hit 24 winners, including 7 aces to his opponent's 11, and has only dropped his serve once in 3 matches so far. Earlier, Frenchman Arthur Rinderknecht, the Canadian's next opponent, opened the day's program by backing up his win over the world No. 3 Alexander Zverev by defeating the Czech Jiří Lehecka 6-3, 7-6-5, to reach his maiden Masters quarter-final. The first two quarter-finals are scheduled for Thursday and sees Holger Rune facing Valentin Vacherot and Zizou Bergs taking on Novak Djokovic.